New videos every day. Psychetruth. Life, wisdom.
Hey, it's Corrina, your virtual health coach, and today in my mystery grocery bag, my top 6 drinks for weight loss. And I'm pretty sure there's at least one drink in here that you've probably never considered drinking. So in previous videos, I have compared some of the best and worst drinks for weight loss out there on the market. But in this video, I'm going to focus on 6 drinks that actually can help you lose weight. So let's just dive right in. Okay, so let's start out with one that you've probably heard of before, and that is green tea. Now, green tea has been getting a lot of attention lately, and I just want to tell you why green tea is associated with weight loss. So, number one, the caffeine content. In general, caffeine is known to give us energy, right? And ideally, that energy is something we're going to use to go work out. So, caffeine in and of itself can boost metabolism, give us energy, help the body metabolize fat, but primarily I think that the energy that we get from caffeine we should be using to go and work out with. Green tea also contains a lot of antioxidants. One of them is EGCG, I don't know the long name for it, but EGCG is known to boost metabolism. So this is why there are studies which show that people who drink green tea while working out actually burn more fat. So tea in general can offer a lot of different benefits, and I've brought a few different teas to show you. Here is an everyday detox type of tea, and then yerba mate. Yerba mate is probably even higher in caffeine than green tea, but again, it's going to be way better for you than soda or coffees or something like that. So I wanted to show you the mate and point out that there also are other health benefits and antioxidants that we get from drinking mate, which we won't get, again, from sodas or Coca-Cola or something like that. And then I wanted to also show you some of these other tea products. So anything we drink that prevents us from drinking sodas is going to help with weight loss, right? So tea is a great thing to replace, and because of that caffeine content, it'll still give you that energy that maybe, a lot of us come to depend on. Now, my favorite kind of tea is loose tea. This actually comes from a place called the Tea Embassy. Tea is great because you get a lot of different flavors. You can even have a sweet tea that doesn't have sugar in it, but you always need to read the ingredients. There are also many products like this. This one is called Fit Tea, and this was actually sent to us so that we could review it. And this is a very cool tea. It has green tea, oolong, rooibos, pomegranate, and then it also contains guarana and birch, which are herbs also associated with weight loss. Now, one of the primary reasons that guarana is associated with weight loss is because of the caffeine. So once again, that caffeine as a way to help boost weight loss and really just give us energy so we can work out harder. And then it's sweetened with honey and stevia. So I brewed a little bit of this here so you can see what it looks like. If you've never made tea with an infuser, it's very easy. You just pour the tea in and then pour the hot water over it. And I've got this cute little thing with a little lid. You don't need that, obviously. You can also buy tea bags. It's very simple. And we'll give it a little taste test. It's good. It's very complex. Definitely when you've got herbs like guarana and birch, they can impart kind of a woody flavor. But it's a very tasty beverage, and it looks like a very healthy product. So now let's move on to our second drink for weight loss. I've said this before, but really the only beverage that our body needs is water. So let's talk about how we can maybe spruce up water, make it a little bit more exciting. So of course, drinking water by itself is a great thing to do. You need to make sure that you're drinking plenty of pure, clean, preferably filtered water. But another way you can kind of supercharge your water to make it help even more with weight loss and overall health is by adding lemon. And lemons have a naturally alkalizing, detoxifying, anti-inflammatory effect, really good for our overall health, and especially with weight loss because they help us to detox. Now, similarly, another great thing you can add to water is this apple cider vinegar. And again, very similar benefits that we get from the lemon: alkalizing, detoxifying, boosting immunity. So what I like to do is, some mornings I'll add apple cider vinegar. Some mornings I'll just do water and lemon. First thing in the morning, a big glass of water with one of these additions is a great way to start boosting your metabolism and losing weight. And just add however much you can add that it is palatable for you to drink. And know that as you get used to it, you'll be able to have more and more. At first, you may want to use honey or stevia to make it a little more palatable. But for me, I've been drinking this for so long, it tastes amazing just by itself. I don't use any sweetener at all. And of course, that's the healthier way to go, is to not use a sweetener. Before we move on to number 3, there's one other thing I want to show you, and that is coconut water. This is probably something that you're familiar with. Now, in another video, I'm going to actually show you how to open up the Thai young coconut and actually just get the water straight out of it, which is my favorite way to drink coconut water. But there are also many new brands on the market that are really good, high quality. You just want to look on the back and make sure the ingredient list doesn't contain anything other than water, because there are some out there that have additional sweeteners and flavors and stuff. So coconut water is excellent. It's full of electrolytes. Now, electrolytes get a lot of attention because we know that when we're sweating, we're losing electrolytes. And if you're trying to lose weight, you should be sweating, okay? So when we lose those electrolytes, we need to put them back. You can get electrolytes from all of these awesome fruits and vegetables. You don't need a Gatorade. You don't need a Powerade. If you're looking for a quick drink to give you electrolytes, this should be it. And coconut water is actually more hydrating than water because it contains more hydrogen. So coconut water is something I drink very regularly. Lady Gaga drinks coconut water regularly. This is a really good, healthy beverage for weight loss. So let's move on to number 3. Okay, here we go. Aloe vera juice. There we go, this little baby right here. Now, chances are you are familiar with putting aloe vera on your skin. We do this for blemishes, we can do this for sunburns. Aloe vera is really, really good for your skin. But this may not be something that you ever thought of drinking. But drinking aloe vera juice also has a whole lot of health benefits. So again, alkalizing, detoxification, anti-inflammatory, just general health benefits that are going to help you in a lot of different ways. Now, the reason aloe vera juice can help with weight loss is because it actually helps to balance your blood sugar levels. Now, in addition to boosting immunity, regulating blood sugar, all of these kind of general health benefits, it's also loaded with vitamins like A, C, and E. It's also loaded with B vitamins, which is going to be really beneficial for the vegetarians who aren't getting their B vitamins from animal products. And it also has gastrointestinal benefits. So it actually can help to improve digestion. It's known to help with acid reflux, ulcers, and any kind of gastrointestinal distress. So anything that helps to improve digestion and make digestion a little bit more efficient is going to help you lose weight. So this is the beverage that maybe you had never realized you could actually drink, but the taste can be a little odd, maybe it takes a little getting used to, but again, even if you added a little bit of honey or a little bit of stevia, this is still going to be way healthier for you than a Diet Coke or a lot of these different weight loss shakes that I discussed in the previous videos. So next up, I'm going to discuss drinks that aren't really necessarily going to come out of the bag. So a lot of you guys have asked me, what's better for weight loss? Green juice or green smoothies? Now, I'm actually about to shoot an entire series of videos about green juices and green smoothies. It's important to understand that green juices and green smoothies are both incredibly healthy, but they kind of have different benefits and, really just need to determine what's most practical for you. What are you going to like better? So just to briefly compare them. When you're drinking a green juice, the whole idea is that you can pack in way more nutrients, way more vitamins, way more vegetables basically than you could actually eat in one sitting. So could you imagine eating this many veggies? Maybe this seems like a lot of veggies, okay, but when we juice them, it's actually going to juice down to a much smaller amount. So for people who have significant health issues or significant chronic diseases, green juicing is an excellent way to take in a huge amount of nutrients at one time. Now, with all that said, juicers are pretty expensive, right? And a lot of you have written to me asking, what should I do? Get a juicer or a blender? Now, I personally kind of lean towards blending and smoothies. And the primary reason is that you get to keep all the fiber. And the fiber is what helps to fill you up and helps to keep your GI tract moving smoothly, so to speak. So when we're juicing, we actually take all of the fiber out and we can see all the fiber in the canister at the end. But when we are blending and making smoothies, you get to keep all that fiber. So with a juice, you're not going to be satisfying your hunger very much because you're removing the fiber. But the benefit of a smoothie is that it can actually serve as a meal replacement because you can include all that fiber, lots of protein. I'll discuss different recipes for smoothies in that future video. So with that said, both juicing and blending or making smoothies can be very beneficial for weight loss. I will throw out there that if you're looking to lose weight quickly, but not necessarily for the long haul, then doing a juice fast, a green juice fast, can be a very good way to do that. You will shed pounds as you are only consuming green juices. But you will gain that weight back once you start eating regular food again. But just so y'all know, if you did want to just lose weight for a short period of time, I definitely think that a juice fast is a better idea than a water fast or not eating or drinking anything, because at least you still have some nutrients coming in. Before we leave this topic, I wanted to show you little packets like these. So when we're talking about smoothies, a lot of times people will add in a protein powder to their smoothie. Now, there are a lot of protein powders on the market, and I actually compared a couple of them in my other worst drinks video, best and worst drinks video. So this is one of my favorite proteins. It's cool because you can look and see that all of the ingredients are actual foods, are actual, this is a raw vegan one, but I think that makes for a really good, healthy protein because you know that it's all plant-based, it's all food-based, and there's not any kind of synthetic ingredients or fillers, which are really quite common in a lot of the different protein drinks and protein shakes that are out there. So this is one that I really like. Both juices and smoothies can be very helpful with weight loss. If you are going the juice route, remember that it needs to be a green juice. If you're just drinking fruit juice, then you're losing all the fiber that helps slow down the effects of all the sugar in the fruit juice. So what's healthy about a juice is the green stuff that you put in it, the spinach, the kale, whatever it may be. You use a little fruit to make it palatable so that you can still drink it and it's enjoyable, but realize that those real nutrients, the real health benefits that come from drinking a green juice come from the green part, not from the fruit part. And if you want to make it healthier and even better for weight loss, you would use less fruit and more greens. Last but not least, let's see what comes out of the bag. That's not a drink. That's ginger. Okay, so the next drink I want to talk to you about is ginger tea. Now, this little funny looking plant here is a ginger root. And you can also buy ginger in a powdered form, but my favorite is to just buy the actual ginger root itself. Now, this is very easy to use to make tea. You would just chop up some of the ginger root and put it in hot water. Very simple. Health benefits of ginger. Once again, anti-inflammatory, help your digestive health, help just general function of your GI tract, which is obviously very essential for weight loss. It also contributes to helping us feel full and satisfied. So ginger tea is a great thing to have either before or after a meal because it actually aids digestion, helps you feel more satisfied, and really just in general for me, the spicy kind of intense flavor of ginger helps me feel like, okay, that's the end of my meal. Now I've reached the end. And again, helping with digestion makes it especially beneficial. Ginger is also known to help drive down blood sugar levels and boost your metabolism. So ginger has a whole lot of benefits. I absolutely love the flavor of ginger. I did bring a little bit of honey to show you that, maybe initially you need to sweeten it a little bit. Maybe it's a little too much for you at first. Again, same thing that applied for the apple cider vinegar. You just need to do it to taste. Maybe initially you'll just use a little bit, but as you go, you can add more and more ginger, and that's going to make it more and more healthy. So these are my top 6 drinks for weight loss. We had aloe vera juice, water with lemon or apple cider vinegar, green tea and a few other teas here, ginger tea, and then I discussed green juices and green smoothies. So in a future video, I'm actually going to take you into my kitchen, show you my favorite smoothie and juice recipes. And if you'd like to learn more about healthy drinks for weight loss and what the worst drinks for weight loss are, you can check out that video. I have another video where I compare the best and worst drinks. And if you're looking for some really easy guidelines on how to lose weight, you can check out my video, The Easiest Diet Ever. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more about me, you can visit CorrinaRachel.com. I hope you will subscribe to the Psychetruth channel so you can see all of our future videos, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.